Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour. I get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel, and today we are painting this right here. It's a nice painting, I like it. It's called Sunset Sailboat. You know why? Because I couldn't think of a better name, you know? So that's what I'm going to call that. And, okay, so I'm going to tell you what you're going to need for this painting. Before I get to that, please like, share, follow, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Search Paint the Edge Off. I really do appreciate all that. I've got links scrolling top and bottom at different times for where you can follow me. Also, like I do with all my classes, I'm going to give away a free giveaway painting. All you got to do is correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I will send you a free painting of your choice. So, with that, here's what you're going to need for today. You'll need a canvas, something to paint on, pretty important. I use 16 by 20 canvas, but you can use a different size if you'd like. But that's what I'm using. That's what my measurements will be for. I also have an easel that I'm painting on. If you don't have an easel, though, you can just lay it down flat, okay? There's different ways, but there's a little tabletop easel works too. But I've got an easel. I've got paper towels, some kind of towel to wipe your brushes off. Anything to use for your, you know, oopsie daisies, okay? I've got a water cup here, okay? This is acrylic paint, so you need some kind of water to mix in with your paint. So that's what that's for. I've also got paper plates. Will be for, like, my palette, you know? If you got a better palette than paper plates, that's cool. Paper plates are just nice and easy, cheap. I've also got a blow dryer, okay? That helps me dry my painting fast, get through it quickly. I've got whiskey, which is also always good for me. I've also got some tools here, okay? So this is what's called a pencil, known as a pencil, okay? I learned that in art school. But we've got a pencil. We've got 2 pieces of chalk here. I just got a blue and an orange chalk. Just have a couple different colors, and that's just basic sidewalk chalk. I can draw on my painting with that. And then I've got a kneaded eraser, okay? That helps me if I'm gonna draw anything, I can erase it with a kneaded eraser. Hello there. How are you? And I've got 4 brushes. I've got a big flat brush. I've got a medium flat brush. I've got my medium round brush and my little baby round brush, little tiny round brush. Okay, those are my 4 brushes. Take those and put them bristle down in your water cup. All right. Anytime you're not using them, throw those in there. And colors, I've got black, I've got white, I've got phthalo blue, I've got a light yellow, I've got a violet, I've got a bright red, and I've got an orange yellow, okay? I'm not sure if I'll even use the light yellow. I might just use my orange yellow and mix that with some other colors, but with this painting, there's some weird yellows in here, so it's good to have any, couple variations of yellow won't hurt, okay? So, alright, that being said, let's take a shot and start painting, okay? Cheers. Hello. Okay, that's gonna be first shot on our shot counter. Alright, shot, counter, boom. Okay, this painting, let's see, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw in a couple horizontal lines, okay? Let me turn this so you can see the painting. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw kind of where some of these lines are. There's a big chunk down here that's the front of the boat that you're looking at the boat, the side of the boat. Okay, then there's a little kind of horizon line, basically where your that little bridge is, but it's kind of where the water meets the sky. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw in some of those. All right, let's put in this first big line. Now it's going to be somewhere between halfway and a third of your canvas, but it's a pretty big chunk. Okay, so I'm just going to draw this. I'm just going to eyeball it and go, boom, right here. It's below halfway. It's above a third of the canvas. If that's, I don't know, if that's a third, you want it a little above there. Basically between halfway and a third of your canvas, okay? That's about where you want to put this. Okay, there's that line. Okay, next line up here, this is going to be above halfway. If this is about halfway up my canvas. I'm going to go just a little bit higher up here. I'm going to make this. This is actually going to be, let's see, somewhere about here. I'm going to go make myself a little line here. Okay. Then I'm going to make another line here. Now this line's going to go just a little up to the right. Just ever so slightly, okay? So it should be a little smaller on the left, a little bigger on the right, okay? And pretty much flat on the bottom. If you angle it one way or the other right there on the bridge, it's okay. But try to make that flat. Okay, let's see. That's, yeah, those are the main things. Maybe we can draw one more line here for where this is. And I'm going to make this, this is about halfway. I'm going to make it a little less than halfway. Okay, we want to see more of the floor here than the side of the boat. So let's move this up. Let's put this about here. Now we've got a much bigger area down here than we do here. And there we go. You know, I could even draw in, hey, where this line is, you know? And it's going to be, I don't know, a third of the width here, about in that range. Draw a line down. It can be a little angled too, just because. And then, you know, another little, this is going to be pretty straight up and down, though, not too angled. Just a slight angle. And I think that's all the drawing we got to do. Look at us. Congratulations, okay? Hi, hello, hi. Hello, hi. Okay, take a shot, and we'll start painting. Oh, that was a big one. Okay. Alright. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with my sky. Now, the sky is going to go from kind of an orange color up to a light blue color. So let's take our paper plate. Let's get this orangey yellow. If you don't have orange yellow, you just got a light yellow. You know, you're just going to mix a drop of red in there with it. With some yellow. Okay, let's get some blue and some white. We want a very yellowy orange, okay? Get yourself some white. And let's start painting. Let's take our big brush out of our water cup, tap it off, okay? Let's go ahead and take our brush, stir it in with our orangey yellow here, and we'll start painting. Let's add a little bit of white to that. Lighten it up. Okay, might have to add a lot of white to it. There we go. Maybe even more white. You know, really lighten this up. Very light orange. There we go. That's getting a little closer to it. Alright, once we get this in, let's go ahead and just start painting this in. I'm going to go pretty much straight across here, even though my bridge is at an angle. Just go straight across. Just a little thin layer of that, okay? Wash your brush out, we'll get a light blue, and we'll start painting down from the top and blend those in, okay? You should really wash your brush out. Orange and blue are opposites colors, complementary colors. So if those mix, they'll make a really poopy color. So try not to mix those. Let's get ourselves a nice light blue. Okay, now I just want you. Then we get a new fresh blob of white paint, like so. Let's get that in here. Here we go. Okay. Got ourselves a nice light blue. Maybe a little bit more white. This is the sky. I want it to be pretty light. Okay, and let's go straight across the top there. Left to right. And we're going to work our way down. Then we get to the yellow. We'll blend it a little bit. Alright. Right now, those colors look really nice, you know? Let's take some more white here. I'm just going to dip my brush in white, and I got more blue on there on accident. Okay. White paint. Now let's kind of continue this down with white. Let's make it get a little bit lighter. This will help us whenever it mixes in here. Okay, so now we're going to mix these two. Now, These colors make not a good color, so let's try to be real careful about this. Minimize our crap colors. Let's take some white right through there, and let's wash our brush out. Let's go ahead and really wash our brush out. Any little bit of blue I have on there is going to dry. Any paint on my brush at all really is going to really change it. So once I get paint on the canvas, I can pretty much wipe it off. Take a little bit more blue. But be real careful here. So I want to kind of minimize that green color, but it's going to be there no matter what. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to keep it small. If it does get a little out of control, you can take a little bit of blue at the top or a little bit of orange at the bottom, but you got to be careful because it will get pretty carried away there, and you'll just end up making that middle space a huge green space. Okay, so I'm going to try not to do that, you know. Okay, this is the line right here. Is going to be, this is the bottom of my little bridge. It's just going to be black. Okay, so I'm not worried about this, but between here, I'm going to go ahead and make my water, okay? So what I want to do here is make myself a nice little aqua blue color, okay? And, you know, we should probably take one more shot. Cheers. Ha! Tray shots. 3 shots. Hi. Oh, hi. Okay, let's take blue. Okay, let's get a new plate. Let's get some yellow on there. Maybe some more white. And I've still got a little bit of blue from my other plate. Yellow, some white. And I'm just going to use the blue on my other plate that I've got here. Alright, big brush. Wash it out. Tap it off so you feel fancy. Take some blue over here. Probably might even need this whole thing of blue. May have to still add some blue. Add some white. A little tiny bit of yellow. We want the smallest little amount of yellow, okay? Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, man? Okay, got ourselves a nice aqua blue color. We'll make a little bit more blue. I want to make sure I have enough of this to mix up a lot, so let's go ahead and just get more here. Chris, what's up? How's your day? Day off. Snow day. Oh, there you go. How's your mom with the little one? How's your little one doing? Alright, let's take this aquamarine blue color here and let's just fill this in. We're going to start by just filling it in. Try to go straight across. Not too worried about this top edge. I'm going to cover it up with my little bridge in black that goes over there later. So I can go up into that a little bit and it's going to be fine. And yeah, there we go. We're painting. We're filling in aquamarine blue color. That's just blue with blue and white with a little tiny bit of yellow. There she goes. Go again. Okay, right here I'm gonna try to make this kind of straight, but it's okay. I mean, I'm gonna put yellow and stuff on there, cover it up. But just for my own sake, my own, you know, peace of mind or whatever, I want to make it as close as I can. I just do, okay? She goes again. I can't complain. Yeah, me too. I'm happy I'm not working today either. Okay, there we go. Got blue. Got our aquamarine blue. Let's take a little bit more of just my phthalo blue, and we'll start putting in some little textures in here to kind of start making it look like waves. This will be the first layer here. Let's take our plate, get some blue. Just blue by itself. Now it's gonna mix and stuff. It's all right. It's gonna be fine. Now let's go ahead and just go. Wow, there's a big one. Let's go big blob there. There she goes again. calls my name. Basically what I'm going to start doing is just kind of start intertwining these, making them smaller, a little closer together as I go back. And every so often I like to scrape my brush off a little bit so it stays a little flatter. It gets so blobbed up sometimes that it's good to do this every once in a while. Or take a paper towel, pull it between your fingers, flatten it back out. Okay, and yeah, and so yeah, there we go. And we're just going to start adding a whole bunch of these little lines. Okay, now you could use your small flat brush in here when it starts getting up smaller if you want. Up here it's just gonna be pretty much small little flicks of your wrist. Small flat brush would probably be best here. I like to kind of bring that down, kind of. You gotta go from real big and spaced out to medium to small. Kind of break it up into 3 parts, it's a lot easier. Okay. And I think that's pretty good. We'll stop there for a minute. We're gonna need to let that dry anyway. So let's stop there. And, you know, really, honestly, we should probably blow dry. Okay, so let's blow dry. We'll do the trivia question for today. I'll take a shot. Here we go. Okay, so, today's trivia question is, where is Lacey? My girlfriend went on vacation, or she went on a business trip, and I know she told me where she was going, but I forgot, and now I'm too embarrassed to ask her, you know? So today's trivia question is, where is Lacey? Is she in Dallas, A, B, New York City, C, Denver, D, you're a terrible boyfriend, E, Las Vegas, F, Reno, G, Little Rock, or H, out looking for a new boyfriend? That's your trivia question for today. Give it a guess. Whoever guesses correctly will get a free painting. I'll have to find out later where she is and know who guessed correctly, but yeah, you know, okay, in my defense, she's been going on a couple different trips that she told me about, and so I can't remember if this is the one she's going to Reno, or if that's her cousin lives in Reno, but this I think is a business trip, and they're based out of New York City, so it could be New York City, but I don't think it's New York City. So yeah, that's the trivia question for today. Give it an old guess-a-rooney. You know, as soon as this top part's dry, we can keep going. Oh, what's been up? How's everyone doing? What's going on with you today? Okay, we got to guess 2 guesses for Denver. Oh, okay. All right, Denver is a popular one. Now, the business that she works with her friend is out of New York City. And she went up there last time for business trips, but I just don't think it's New York City. I think it's somewhere else. And I've been looking on her social media, but she's never really on social media. So that didn't help. I gotta go pick her up from the airport today. At some point later, way later. Anyway, okay, we'll come back to the trivia question. Okay, let's go. Next part. Okay, so next we're going to want to paint in our clouds. All right, now the clouds are going to be kind of a purplish color with like an orange reflection on the bottoms, like reflecting that sun or sunset. Cheers. I'm taking another shot as well. Okay. All right. So we'll start with the purple color. Okay, so for this, I have a purple color. If you don't have purple, let's try to mix blue and red. Sometimes those colors come out weird. If you have a purple already, just use that. Purple, white. We're gonna want red and some of that yellowy orange. Okay. Here's our palette. We got purple, white, yellow, red. All right, really wash your brush out. And let's go to our purple color. Stir your water in there with your purple color. You want to make sure you're stirring your water in so you don't get any drips, any runs, okay? Don't want any runs, okay? Don't give your paint the runs. And let's put a little bit of white in here. And I'm also, I could take a little bit of blue. Maybe I'd take a little bit of blue in here. But definitely some white. A little bit of blue. Okay. Got ourselves a nice little light purple. Medium to light purple. Not a super dark purple, basically. Okay, and what I want to do is I'm just going to start just make a little... Let's have a big cloud here. Don't have to worry too much about the shape. It's a cloud, so do whatever shape you want, okay? Okay, there's one. Let's put one here. Also kind of going down at this angle, kind of. Made a little thinner than this one, like it's a little further away, so it's a little smaller, maybe. Let's see, I'm going to have another little cloud here. Alright, maybe another cloud up here. They're all kind of going down at an angle a little bit. Some of these, not all of them, I guess. Like, this one over here, I'm not going to go down at such an angle. I guess a little bit. I guess I did a little bit, though. And something like that. Okay, that's about all the purple we need, okay? Now, doesn't look as purple on the camera, but promise me, it is purple, okay? Okay. Okay, I can mix a little bit of red and white up and mix that in with put that in there with my purple. Let's go ahead and add some red and white here. But we need to mix a little bit of purple. It needs to be a reddish purple, really. Excuse me. More red. It should just be like a secondary, just a little bit more red than our purple, so we can put that right in here. Okay, let's put this in here. Maybe in here. Just gonna kind of go throughout your cloud, okay? This isn't the reflection, really. This is just kind of the shape of your cloud, okay? If your cloud's got a little, a little hump there, and just imagine the shape of your puffy little cloud. Just put some of this throughout your cloud, okay? And, I might blend those a little bit. I can take my brush, wipe it off, and blend them a little bit. Yeah. How's everybody been doing? How's everybody doing out there? Happy Wednesday. It's snowing like crazy, or it did yesterday anyway. I don't know how it is out there for you all, but snowy here in Arkansas. Okay, no one's on there. Okay, let's see. Next, maybe we should take a shot, and then we'll put some oranges and reds in our cloud, make them look like they're reflecting the sea a little bit. Again, trivia question today is, where is Lacey? She went on a business trip. She told me where she was going, but I forgot, and I am too embarrassed to ask her, so that's today's trivia question. Cheers. Okay. Okay. Shot number 5. Oh, what have I been doing? What's been going on? Let's see. Playing a lot of Final Fantasy 12 still. Skull? Chris, you said Skull? As in the Vikings? The Minnesota Vikings? They're out of the playoffs, bro. Don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, let's take some red. Let's take some red paint. Wash my brush out a little bit. It's okay if still got some purple in there. Let's get some red though. Now I'm not gonna mix this with anything. I'm just gonna take some red and put it in some key spots. Maybe, ooh, right there. Ooh, that looks nice. Maybe we put a little red, you know. Up in there. You know what I think? Maybe on TikTok I should just have my camera should just be my painting. What if I just put it like right there? It'd have to be right here though. That'd be the problem. Maybe it's not a problem though. Maybe it'll work fine. Maybe I'll just put it here. Maybe that's better. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Is this blocking anything? No, it's okay. Okay, so of course it's right there. Maybe we can move it back. Move it back a little bit here. Let's see, is that... I'm looking on here, I don't know. Get all this crap out of the way. I could do it like that. Is that okay? It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, alright. But not because of them. What do you mean? Skull, you said skull. Isn't that a Vikings thing? Is that something else? Like a Minnesota? Is that a... It's probably like a real Viking thing, huh? From actual Vikings? Is that what you're about to tell me? Wow, wow. Okay, so it's a little reds throughout there. Put a little red in there. Maybe a little red coming out the back of that. You know, maybe, hey, some reds there. Definitely a little red here. And we could put a little red chunk up here. And then there's going to be a few clouds here that I'm not going to have really much purple on. It's going to be mostly reds and yellows. So I could go ahead and put some little red marks here for some clouds to start. Chris says, yes, it is a real Viking thing. Okay. I knew that. I was just testing you, see if you knew. Okay, let's put a couple little reds there. Okay, and those are going to be like, you know, clouds or something, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wash my brush out a little bit. I'll get a new plate, because I've got a lot of mixing here to do. Okay, so let's get a new plate. Let's take a scoop of my orange. Maybe a scoop of my red. Excuse me. Maybe even a scoop of my yellow here. I did some more white. Well, okay, basically same as cheers. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let's mix up a yellow and white. Let's go and get our yellow. Sorry, yellowy orange and white. Light yellow orange. There we go, just a little bit of white mixed in with that. Okay, now let's go ahead and put... Okay, that's a little too light. Okay, this will be our lightest orange color then. Oh, that just totally covered that up. This is essentially the same color as the background, so should probably be a little careful with that. Alright, so let's mix up an orangey red color. Let's mix some red in with this orange. And let's try this color with not much white mixed out at all. Alright, that's going to be a lot closer. Okay, okay. Alright, not bad. We'll take it, we'll take it. Maybe we'll put a little bit of this in there. Really up to you how many clouds you add there. And then let's get some white. So now we do want to really wash our brush out and get white paint. We'll put some little white paint highlights. Now, again, small brush is probably best here, but you know, I didn't use it. I used my big brush. Feel free to use your small flat brush. It's probably the smart thing to do. Alright, let's get white paint on my brush. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Alright, what's, I'm trying to think. So, let's see. I watched some football. I watched... What have I been doing? Been watching a lot of... You know, I like watching like those video essays where it's like, whatever happened to, you know, that cartoon Recess, or whatever happened to the show Community. I'll just sit there and watch that shit all the time. Let's put some whites there, maybe some whites here on the bottoms of some of these. Then let's put, you know, we can put a little white kind of out here too, some of these. And, you know, I want to overdo it. I don't think I'm going to put any on that one. I'm going to leave that one how it is. But there we go. That's our clouds, okay? What happened to Timeless? Is Timeless a show? Timeless. So, okay, we can go down and do the water again. And we'll start jazzing the water up. And, yeah. Probably need some more blue. Probably need some more whiskey, too, though. Let's go and get some more whiskey. And, yeah. The water, we gotta add some more dark blues and then some of the light purple, like pinkish purples. Yeah, we can even add some little oranges in there if we want. This is a friend of mine's band I just added called Foggy Bobcat. Alright. 6 shots. Okay. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna get some blue. I'm gonna stick with my big brush for a little bit longer. Again, don't feel like you have to stick with your big brush. I just like it. Alright, blue paint. Let's get this blue paint on my brush, get my water stirred in with it. And that's going to be my darkest colors in my water. So let's go in here. I like to kind of do this right at the top of a lot of these little arches. Really, that's where you really want to be the darkest. Hey Chris, you know, this is the band, this is Matt's band. This is Matt singing too, apparently, I think. Okay, so let's see, got some of that. I think, let's see if I can try like a little bit light blue. No yellow or anything, just like a very light blue. Let's see what happens when I do this. I don't know. Maybe put that down here. I don't know, maybe in there. Maybe the bottom's down here. Put a little bit of this light blue. Not a lot, honestly. I wouldn't put very much of this. Or any at all, maybe. Maybe none at all. If you want this kind of blue to be the darker color, then you want the light purplish, pinkish purple to be the lighter colors. That's kind of the idea. But yeah. Oh. wonder where Lacey is. I've just been thinking, I've been wondering where she's been at since she left, or before she left. I'm like, where's she going again? And I don't know a good way to ask her, and I looked all over social media. She's never on social media. So that didn't help. I don't know. I have no idea. I think she's in Vegas. I think. I don't know. Again, today's trivia question, if you want to win a free painting, is where is Lacey? She went on a business trip and she told me where she was going, and then I forgot. And now I'm too embarrassed to ask her where she is. So, here's your trivia question: where is Lacey? Is she at A, Dallas, B, New York City, C, Denver, D, you're a terrible boyfriend, E, Las Vegas, F, Reno, G, Little Rock, or H, out looking for a new boyfriend? Okay, so that's your trivia question today. Thing is like, she has a cousin in Reno. Excuse me. And I'm pretty sure she's going there. Or maybe she's not. I'm pretty sure she's going there, and so I don't think she's in Vegas, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get a new plate here, just get some white paint. And I'm gonna take my big brush as the last part. Well, I'm also gonna do this, but I'm gonna do most of this in big brush, I guess, aren't I? Okay, big brush, wash it out. Let's get white paint. And let's get a lot of white. Alright, let's stir that up. I'm gonna take some of my red and purple from my other plate here. Something like this. Get a bunch of white mixed in. Probably need more purple. I want to kind of just a slightly, basically, this color that we use up here in our clouds. Well, basically that color, but I want to mix up a lot. So I'm going to paint this in the water a lot. Alright, now, what I want to do here is this kind of, to me, feels like, I don't know, something about it feels, it's supposed to be very fluid, but it also feels kind of like weaving. It's like, I think it's just the action of doing this. It reminds me of weaving. Basically, above, right above all my dark blue colors is where I want to put most of these. That's where I'm going to kind of start with my... Okay, but I'm just going to go, oh yeah. And I'm just going to start weaving these in and out, okay? Okay, don't want to... Okay, I covered up a lot of the dark color there. Kind of fucked that up. But I'm just going to start kind of making that little brush stroke, okay? Just back and forth. I think I am. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my small flat brush. Let's go up here and let's kind of do this. Yeah, that's a lot better. Up here, I do want to make these way thinner, much thinner. And now I'm just kind of, you know, going in between here. I want to have these, I don't want any, like, I don't want a lot of sharp, straight lines at all. Try to have no straight lines, really, if you can. I can make you put your phone down. Or put straight lines in it, I don't care. It's your painting. But that's kind of how I'm doing it. Now let's go up here and do some of these small ones. I'm just kind of like weaving these, kind of like this is going like that. They kind of just cross or like touch and go back down. That's the general texture. And we're just gonna fill this bitch in, you know? Go through, fill this sucker in. Let's see, what else I've been doing? I don't know. Watching football. They're all out there, and wasn't really that much of a surprising weekend, honestly. Kinda like, yeah, figured that happened. Teams won, teams lost, you know. Thanks, Chris. But, yeah, you know what I was thinking is like, you know the thing about being like a professional football player or a professional athlete is like, you know, every week you have to go out there, especially if you're like a bad team, you know, you're not very good, and you still have to go out there every week and just lie to yourself every week and say, oh, we're gonna beat this, they don't know, we don't know who we are, we're better, we're awesome. And it's like, when reality is like, you're not that good of a team, but you have to go out there all the time and just be this, you know, so it's, I don't know, psychos, just straight up lying to yourself every day, like, yeah, we're gonna go beat the Chiefs today. It's like, no, you're not. We all know you're not going to, but you still have to do it every time, you know. And then when you know what happens, once in a blue moon, you actually surprise people and beat a decent team. Isn't that crazy though? Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. It just seems wild to me that you just gotta sit there every week and be like, we're awesome, blah, 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 amp yourselves up when it's like, we know we're losing, right? I mean, you guys all know you're losing. I don't know. Goes with like any sport too. You kind of have to be psycho to be good. I mean, it's kind of like, why Michael Jordan was so good, because he was a fucking like sociopath or something, or just a narcissist, you know, like thinks he's way better than he is, you know. That's, you kind of have to be that good. He's the greatest ever, but in his mind he's like God because he can play basketball so good. Ridiculous. He probably thinks he's tapped into something. It's like, nah, dude, you just play basketball well, that's all. Good at physically moving your body and being good at basketball. That's all it is. You're just reading people's body movement. Not that, you're not God, okay? Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. He never said that. I'm just making this up. Okay, what am I doing? Let's put some more blues. So I kind of go back with some of these and kind of start weaving these in. Okay, oh, now we're weaving. Yeah, oh. I don't want it to look too solid of a piece, you know, on top. I want it to kind of break it up some areas, so, you know, something like that. Maybe in here. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Alright, and then one more thing I'll do is I'll take some more of my just dark phthalo blue, put that in there, and then we'll move on. Okay, we'll just move on with our lives, okay? Okay. Phthalo blue. What if I take a little yellow in here? Kind of does, well, it doesn't really make it darker, but I don't know. Okay, let's put some of this back in. Oh, snap. Oh, hey. Dark color. Again, I'm just going to have to use my small flat brush. The big flat brush is over it. I think we found our new sounder, boo.
Open your mind. Let us begin our quest to find a new sound.
Zoom, zoom.
I've got new. I've got new. Look at them shine. I've got new. I've got new. Look at them shine.
Up here, I'm not even really worried about making these same little. I'm just kind of scribbling. Okay, it's too far away. This is kind of like, it's kind of what it looks like. I mean, it's what you should do, really. It doesn't. It's a kind of a cheat, but it's also like, this is literally like what your eye sees. So, I kind of just scribble. Things are that far away. Really don't have to put in so much detail. It makes it look... doesn't make it look further away when you add more detail. Less detail makes things look further away, so... Oh jeez, why did I do that? Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna be done with the water. Okay, I'm just gonna be done with it for now. Okay. I think that's pretty good, I think. So, you know, let's take a shot and move on. We're the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna beat the Chiefs today. It's just like, you sad person who thinks you're actually gonna go out. And you're just like, bless their hearts, they're trying. Oh yeah, Guthrie, I was saying, it's like, kind of like, professional athletes kind of have to be like, just a little crazy in a way, because they have to actually make themselves believe that, like, they could beat this team, you know? I guess that's how they actually do beat them once in a while, but can you imagine just every day at your job just lying to yourself all day and telling yourself you're like... There's nothing wrong with building yourself up, but, you know, they're just... I don't know. Cheers. Shots. Guthrie, today's trivia question is, where is Lacey? Okay. She went on a business trip and she told me where she was going. And then I forgot. And I'm too embarrassed to ask her where. So I've been trying to find out because she's like not on social media hardly very often and trying to look for clues. But is it A, Dallas, B, New York City, C, Denver, D, I'm a terrible boyfriend, E, Las Vegas, F, Reno, G, Little Rock, or H, she's out looking for a new boyfriend? Okay, we got a guess for Reno. Also had a couple guesses for Denver so far. This is true, Guthrie. It is easier to get paid millions of dollars to be a professional athlete. Yeah, I guess, you know, when you put it like that, it's like I could probably lie to myself quite a bit if I was getting paid, you know, $80 million a year or something. Okay, alright. Before I move on from the water, I think I do want to do... No, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone because I'm going to mess it up if I keep going. Okay. Alright, next, let's paint in our... Man, I'm going through a lot of plates today. Let's paint this in, okay? Let's paint this in. I think for this we're going to use yellow and something else, maybe like a... So we need to make a neutral color, okay? So to make a neutral color, you need to use an opposite color. Like if it's blue, you need orange. If it's red, you need green. If it's yellow, you need purple, right? So let's do this. Let's... Gosh, so many plates on this one. A lot of color mixing on this one. Sheesh. Alright, new plate. Machine. Alright, wash my brush out really good. Oh, I tell you what I watched the other day. Is that movie Looper. And all I care about in that movie is, here's the biggest thing to me, is that here's why that movie's so unrealistic, is because Bruce Willis would not be able to do anything, because the whole time he's just going to be, he'd be looking at a picture of himself when he was younger and be like, how did I used to look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt? And he would never be able to move on with his life. This is Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. There's no way in hell Joseph Gordon-Levitt could ever grow old to look like Bruce Willis. Oh, does that always bugs me in movies whenever there's like, oh, this is my son, and it's like he looks nothing like either of you. How is that your son? I guess it happens sometimes, but if it was supposed to be someone who's younger, it's like, this is literally that person. How do they look nothing like them? Why does that get to me? Why does that? Maybe that's the real question. Why do I care so much? Because it really bothers me in movies. It just seems like it just takes me out of the movie. You know, I'm just like, what, I'm supposed to just believe that that's young Bruce Willis? Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. That's young Bruce Willis. Okay. Yeah, and the Jaguars are gonna beat the Chiefs. Okay. Maybe movie directors have the same logic as NFL players. Just lie to themselves. Okay, yellow and white. You know, I'm not sure if I use yellow or if I use the orange yellow. We'll take some orange yellow too. Doesn't have to be purple to mix up like a neutral color, but any other color, you know. Okay, orangey yellow. We can take this. We can add. Let's just take a little bit of. Well, first, let's do this for our light color. Okay, this may be slightly different than the color I used in the previous painting. Whatever. Point is, it's a light color. Not much neutral in it. Very bright. Excuse me. I burped and I'm sorry. Okay. Excuse me again. Okay. This is also a yellow, so it's like your warm color. It's bright. It's warm. It's got all the warmth in the world to it. Yellow's a warm color. Okay, let's take some of this bluish green. Let's take a little bit of blue in here. Oh shit. I want this to be very minimal. So what we got there is already more than enough. Alright, we don't add any white in here. Alright, well, let's mix up. Let's mix a little dirty yellow color here, okay? You're a dirty yellow color. Okay, there we go. A little bit dirtier. See? Nothing crazy. Just a little bit more of a poop color to it, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and just kind of make this a nice solid so I get a lot of thick paint and just really pull across. Don't second guess yourself, just put it in there. Don't go back and forth. Okay. Shouldn't have gone over that line so hard. I could have tried a little bit to not do that, but I didn't. Okay, what next? Probably shot? Let's take a shot and we'll keep going. Yeah, I think that movie Looper, I think the whole time Joseph Gordon-Levitt would be sitting there and then his old self would come back and he's like, "You're not me." You'd be like, "No, I'm you from the future." And it's like, "You're Bruce Willis. You don't look anything like me." You know, that's what would happen in that movie. That's where I just can't suspend my disbelief anymore. There's a girl in that movie like meets up with her later and it's like, wouldn't she be like, "Whoa, what the fuck happened to you? You used to be Joseph Gordon-Levitt." She's like, yeah, bad guys, timeline, take over the world. What happened to you? Okay, another shot. I don't know. Oh, you know what else? Last week, or the week before, I can't remember, someone asked me if I thought Helen Keller was real. And I was like, what? Then I looked it up, and it's like a real thing. There's some kids that actually, some idiot on TikTok, you know, said that Helen Keller wasn't real. And all these idiot kids, they're like believing it. Or maybe they're trolling, I don't know, but either way, it's hilarious kind of to me. I'm like, what? Helen Keller? Like, just believing she's not real. It's just wild. It's like, wow, just to even come up with that idea, that just believe that, ah, she's not real. Never crossed my mind. But Helen Keller was real, okay? But Mike Ditka wasn't. Mike Ditka was made up. Mike Ditka was actually a old folk legend from Lithuania. And it was a fun story and all. He comes over, coaches football, but none of it's true. It's all a myth. Alright, let's get some more purple. Okay, let's fill in a little purple section over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix up a little bit of white with my purple. Pull a lot of this color I've already got here. Don't want to get the red. I have some purple that has some red mixed in. Don't want to get that. Just want to get just purple with a little bit of white to it. And let's start filling this in. Now here, actually I should make that a little lighter here on the bottom. Alright, that is a little too dark. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit lighter. There we go. That's light enough. Let's go ahead and just draw a line here. I'm going to prop my easel up so I don't run into the bottom of my... Prop my canvas up so I don't run into the bottom of the easel. Well, what I should do, really, is take some of this yellow that I have mixed up. Just take a little bit of that, mix it in here with this. Oh god, that took over. Wow. Way too much. Okay. Yes, you... I want a little bit of it. That's what I meant to do, just a little bit. Not a shitload. Okay, there we go. I should actually, since I've already painted this in, I should just take that color by itself. Oh, there we go. That kind of looks cool. Take a little bit of that yellow, mix it in there with your purple. So it's still a purpley color, but you do end up getting some of that same color. Those neutral colors start looking... I don't know. You know what? I'm going to try to explain it. Just looks better if you do this. Alright, now up here I can do more just purple, darker, not much white. I could still take a little bit of my yellow color in there, just a little bit. And let's do that now. Let's take a little bit of this. There you go. Yeah, it's just a little bit more neutral. Still lots of purple. This is a little bit darker, a little bit more neutral color than my original painting. But I think this is better. If you don't like this neutral color, now again, here's the other thing though. If you look at the picture in the bottom left and the top right, or in this painting, the problem with this camera is that these look too fluorescent. It's not this fluorescent. It's a lot warmer. The purple's more purple looking than it is on the camera. On the camera, it just looks like gray. It's not gray at all. It's very purple. Fortunately, my camera fucking sucks. I think it's crapping out or something. Did not used to look this bad. Okay, let's draw these in. Okay, we did it. We got all our big colors in, our big spots. Okay, we can, you know, take a break. Is this backwards? It is backwards. Why is that backwards? Maybe you can turn off where it's flipped. That's so stupid. Okay, what the fuck is up with that? Why does everything have to be backwards? That is the dumbest thing in the world. Like, it's like literally just a gimmick. But then you can't turn it. Like, how do I turn this off? How do I make it not backwards? Settings. Oh, hey, there's settings.
No one asked you
What?
where exactly
Mirror your video. Oh yeah, uncheck that. Boom. Oh yeah, way better. Yeah, why was it even like that? So stupid. Wait, is this mirrored? Is this how it looks? Was it mirrored? I don't know anymore. Yeah, that's right. Right? I'm right-handed. Yeah, that looks like I'm right-handed. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, let's take a shot. You know, I'm still figuring out TikTok Live, okay? Okay, cheers. Ah, okay. You know, well, I feel like we've done the hard part. Now let's put in the last stuff, okay? We put in the bridge. Didn't count my shot. You know, I think I'm gonna tape it off. You know, I always made fun of taping everything off, and now I'm like, this is the way to go, really. Okay, let's do this. Let's tape a couple things, okay? Let's tape, one here, and one there. We'll make our... Where do I want the top of this, though? I probably want the top about here. Okay, now when you press this down, really scratch it. Scratch it. That gets it to really stick. Just a little art tip. A little art tip from Joel. Let's see. What else I've been doing? Definitely, getting close on Final Fantasy 12, getting my guys leveled up. They're looking pretty good. Starting to get up there, starting to kill my, all my hunts and my side quests with ease. Getting to a good point, you know. Okay, let's take black paint. Hey, let's get a new plate, because apparently we need 80,000 plates for this painting. New plate. Black paint, everybody. Big brush. Wash the crap out of it, okay? Wash the living crap out of it, okay? Alright, black paint. Stir your water in there with your black paint. Get the water all mixed in so it's, you know, mixed in. And then we're just going to paint this in. Pretty basic. Yeah. No. That's why you mix your water in more. I got too lazy. Okay, come on. This is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You know, it's going to be okay. At the end of the day, it's going to be okay. Let's see. That's been going on. I don't know. I don't understand why this is a controversy. There's a story about some chick who's a cop and she slept with like 4 other cop guys in her cop precinct on the clock. So, I mean, yeah, she slept on the clock, did she get fired? I don't understand what the controversy... Like, why is this a story, you know? Like, seems like... one chick and 4 guys were all shitty and cheated on their spouses. They should all, you know, and if they were fucking on the clock Like at the police station, they should just all be fired. What's the controversy, you know? I don't get a lot of stuff, you know? People say stuff and I just don't get it, you know? I'm just like, I don't get that. And they're like, oh, Joel, you're so fucking stupid. And I'm like, I don't get that. What do you mean by that? You're just like, Joel, you're just dumb. And I'm like, what does that mean, though? You know, that's what I do. Okay, so we'll put some little black spots in the water and make it look like reflections. Before I do that, let's take a little bit more black here. I don't know why I washed my brush out. You don't need to wash your brush out at all. Just add an extra step for myself. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go like this. Ready? And make a little... Oh, it's like woods. It's like a little trees. It's like foliage. Also known as foliage. Okay, so there's that. Is this dry? It's pretty much dry. Okay, now I can draw in my chair. Okay, so the chair... Now this is kind of, you know... I'm trying to make it not too, symmetricals or anything, but... Essentially, it's gonna be pretty much right down the middle. I like to offset it one way or the other. It doesn't matter. It's kind of up to you. I mean, I like to put it over here, balance out this a little bit, but you know, it's whatever. Here's what I'm gonna draw a line straight up like that. You probably can't see that very well, but there's a line right there. Okay, then I'll draw another one. Okay. Oh wait, that needs to be way shorter. Okay, let's draw one right beside it, straight up. This one's going to be much taller. So this one's going to come within a few, 2-3 fingers from the top, right? This one's going to be a good hand's width down. This one's going to be much, much lower. Then I'm going to connect those two. It's almost probably impossible, very hard to see this on the camera, but this is like almost a very downward, very sloping angle. It's not a 45 degree, it's not straight, but it is pretty... It's sloping down pretty hard, okay? Alright, let's make another line. This is going to be just right below this corner. Make another little line right there. And that's where the seat is going to come over, okay? Boom. And then bring that over. And hey, look, there's your frickin' chair. We did it. Okay, let's paint that in purple. And, you know, I don't know. I want a break. I need to take a break, okay? I need to take a break, but just a little break. I need to take a shot. And, yeah, I don't get that story, though. Is it that... I bet it started with people slut-shaming the girl, and then they're like, that's why it's turned into a thing. But who cares? I mean, she is a slut. The guys are sluts, too. They're all sluts. They're all sleeping together, they're all cheating on their wives and husbands. It's terrible. It's a shitty thing to do. They should all be judged, including the girl. They're all cheating on their spouses. I don't get how you pick sides on that. Like, well, how is this a thing you pick sides on? And also, who cares? She slept with people... I don't know. I didn't get that one. But the one thing is, someone said that the guy that worked at the police department said, the closest thing I could compare it to is Girls Gone Wild. And I'm like, so there's some guy with a camcorder walking through the police department and giving out free shirts if they flashed them. I'm like, I don't... You know, the closest thing I compare it to is Backdoor Horrors 9. Same plot, basically, every day at this police department. I'm not being over dramatic or hyperbole or anything. What are you talking about? This is just accurate description of what's going on every day at this police department. Just like, what is this story? It's just like, people just bored and need something to talk about? Like, I guess it's true because I'm talking about it. Got me. Cheers. I think the main thing I saw online was people that were like, stop slut shaming her. No one's said anything about the 4 guys that slept with her. Well, now they have. Like, but they're all to blame. Like, you can't, like, it's not like she's not to blame. Like, she is. They all are. It's such a stupid story. Like, anyway, I should probably move on from that. I really don't know anything about the story at all, so I just didn't understand why people gave a shit, I guess. I guess that's my thing. But yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Am I painting? I'm supposed to be painting a picture. Okay, we can paint this purple now that I've gotten that out of my system, I guess. I don't know. The world's just confusing to me sometimes. I don't understand. Sometimes I feel like things just get shared and they just blow up. I just don't get it. I'm just like, who cares though? Like, but who cares? Like, why do you care about this? It's just like people just need something to look at, I guess, you know? I guess that's why the only reason anyone watches me is they just need something to look at, because it's not that good. I'm just painting. I'm just sitting here painting. I'm just painting this purple, just light purple, that's all it is. Painting it light purple. Alright, sorry, I don't know why I come on. I don't know why I talk and have a. I don't know, sometimes I can't help myself. I just say things, I'm sorry. Let me move on. I start to get drunk and then I feel like I get on my soapbox. It's not even like anything, I'm not even like. I don't know, you know what? Shut up, just shut up, Joel. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and move on, okay? This is the part of the program where I argue with myself and I move on. Okay, there we go. Draw these lines in. Fill this in. Okay, so once we fill this in, then we'll go back to some light purple and we'll add to it. Okay, look at that. We did that. Let's get a light purple now. Let's add some white and purple. And, you know, definitely want light purples up here along this top ridge. Boom. See that? Oh. Top of the chair. Oh. Okay, then here, we want to do this. Put some here. Kind of drag this over a little bit. It was a little bit lighter on that top part. We can have more white even. And I live in a liquor. Okay, maybe some more of the super light purple. Put that right here. Hey. Hey. I don't want to mess with that. It looks good. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Okay, is this dry? Almost. We're almost done. Alright, let's take our chalk and draw on our little boat out here, okay? We got a little boat out here. Now, where is this boat? What is this boat? When's this boat? Where's this boat? I'm gonna say about here. So what's that? Like about a fourth, maybe a little less than a fourth of the canvas wide. That's about how wide that is. Let's go here. Let's say, hey, right here. Well, let's go here. Basically, it should be to the right of the middle of the canvas. Maybe the front is right there at the middle. And maybe I want to do this. Same. Just want to know where I want to. This whole painting is kind of the there's a symmetry to it, a balance to the composition. And if you notice, if you want to know why if this looks familiar, this is I stole Richard Diebenkorn. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. I took a painting of his that was basically, this bottom part is from his painting. And it's like a cityscape. He's looking over the cityscape. It's like the top of a house or something. Like a patio. What I took took it and I turned it into this landscape type painting. But anyway, okay. But that's kind of where I got this from. But this painting's really about composition, so I'm gonna mirror these right here. That's kind of like what this painting is. It's about composition, balance, blah blah blah, you know, blah blah blah. Look at my eye. If you're on TikTok, you can see a close-up of my eye right now. Okay, what was I doing? Let's take a shot. You know, I can't stay focused. Some doctors have said that I have ADHD. But what do doctors know? Fucking nothing, that's what. They're a bunch of idiots. Okay, to know we're wanting. Ah! Alright, cheers. Okay, now this part, so, you know, confusing thing about this to me, I think, is that, I guess, like, the reflection down here is like a shadow in the water, but then it's not reflecting. Oh, shit, you know what? Before I do that, damn, that was close. Okay, before I do that, small, medium flat brush, black paint. Chris says you do have ADHD. It's okay though. Well, thanks, Chris. But Chris, are you a doctor? You're just like everyone else. I know. I'm a doctor. I have doctorates. Okay, let's put some little black. Little blacks in here. And now I'm gonna kind of just scribble again, but I want to make, if I go out, maybe I start by kind of doing this, kind of drawing where that line is, right? And then I kind of just some little blacks, kind of reflecting, trying to stay out of the pinkish areas. Maybe those are the areas that are raised and moving closer. Yeah, death marches on.
I was incredibly hungry, but not much of a cook, so you can guess what I tried to do. Long story short, you see, I made too much, and it didn't even taste.
We need to go into where the boat is. Closer. Yeah, death is on. I think I need to figure out a better thing with the reflections and the shadows in the water. I don't know what I'm doing exactly with that, so it's on me. Okay, let's do this though. Let's paint in our boat, okay? Let's get a new plate, or well, let's just use this plate, whatever. Let's just get whatever plate you got. White paint. We gotta really wash our brush up because we're going from black to white. And we don't want gray. You know, if you're a professional athlete and you're just like, we're probably gonna lose, you'd probably be a much happier person. But you wouldn't upset the other team once every 20 times you play them. It's like, oh, it's cool to be an athlete, but every week you have to go out there and just completely lie to yourself and be completely delusional about how amazing you are all the time. Be like, no, we can go out and, you know, we can go out and beat the 49ers. Yeah, that's not a big deal. No, yeah, I know we're the Houston Texans, but we can just go beat the 49ers. And you know it's not going to happen. But you still got to have some dumb speech at the beginning and go Or like they all get emotional and start yelling, you know? It's just so sad to watch, you know? I guess that's... My friend Wordplay, TJ. I don't think I've had one of his songs play yet. Add more songs to my playlist now.
And when they try to file a couple claims that they help me in the game, get stay farm on the phone. And when I think about it, ain't no doubting I'm just solo on the mountain. Ain't nobody here to show. Yeah. Stay too great.
Hey, look, there's our boat. We got a boat in.
They want to pass time on the beach, thinking everything's sweet, but I'm never
Okay, boat. All right, I can handle that. I can handle that boat. Shit, look, I got another one. It's lame. Okay, I think, let's take shots. And, let's hear the trivia question once again. Where is Lacey? Okay. She just went somewhere with her family. So this is the business trip. The one thing I know is that she said she's staying at the Hard Rock Cafe. She told me where she was going on this business trip, but I forgot. And I've been too embarrassed for the last week or so to ask her. But I think it's Reno or Las Vegas. My cousin lives in Reno. But here's the thing. I think she said she was going later to see her cousin in Reno. And maybe this was the one before. Maybe it's Dallas. So anyway, there's a trivia question. If you want to give it a guess, whoever guesses gets a free painting. Okay. Okay. Alright, take trivia. Oh, here's a picture of a monkey with a banana on his head. I just like this picture. I think I'm just gonna leave this picture on. Yeah, monkey. Oh, this is Helen Keller. There's something going around with fucking Zoomers that don't think Helen Keller's real. It's really stupid. She was definitely real. But George Washington Carver wasn't. He was made up. Okay, okay. So, here's what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Should I put a reflection in the water of this? Alright, first let's paint this in. Okay, let's do that first. Alright, take my medium flat brush. Alright, we're gonna paint the bottom a light purple color. No. Yeah. Let's take some blue too. Whatever it is. Okay, I'm just gonna make some stripes here on my boat. Let's see the bottom stripe here. Look at that, it's a purple stripe. Feel free to do whatever stripes you want though. If you feel like a green stripe or orange or whatever would be good, do that. I don't care. Like I care. You paint whatever color you want. Not that I don't care, everybody. It's just that, but I don't care in a way that's good. Like, hey, I don't care. Or not like, I don't care. There's two ways. It's, hey, I don't care. Whatever you want. Or it's just like, okay. There's, alright guys, paint this whatever color you want. I don't care. Then there's, hey guys, paint this whatever you want. I don't care. Whatever you want. Go ahead and paint that, whatever. I don't care. Then there's whatever. I don't care. Okay? I don't fucking care. I guess you put fucking in there. It's. I know, it can still be. I don't fucking care. Or I don't fucking care. You know? Okay, what was I doing? Yellow paint. I'll mix a little white in there with it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get red paint. Alright, let's get some red paint here. And let's put, ooh, nice little thin red line. The Thin Red Line. That was a movie in my head. It wasn't a movie. There's a thin blue line. Wasn't there another one? Thin blue line, thin white line, thin black line, thin purple line, thin red line. Pretty sure all of those happened. Pretty sure. Yeah. I don't think any of those happened, Joel. Yeah, huh? Alright, a little yellow right there. It's gonna be hard to see on the camera, but it's there. A little red right here. Oh. Maybe I should mix up a gray, you know? Why not? Why not? This is where instructions start to go away a little bit and it's replaced more with suggestions. Drunk suggestions. I think I talked about this last time where there's this one thing I heard about one time and it was like oh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, I kind of like that better than white anyway. Yeah. But it was like there's a person who drove home and he's driving a drunk person home. That's one scenario, right? Sober person driving, drunk person giving directions. The other scenario is drunk person driving, sober person giving directions. And it was like you pretty much unanimous at the time when the sober person was giving directions was better than like a drunk person driving and a sober person giving directions was better than a sober person driving and a drunk person giving directions. And I think about that a lot with my stream, and I think, you know, what have I done? Who am I? Is this even helpful? Probably not. Okay, so let's put some shadows in the old water here. Alright, blue. Let's just take our phthalo blue. Now first of all, I want to kind of mess up the bottom of this boat. Just kind of go with the shape of the water right now. I'm going to pretty much cover up all this. Stay within my little mirror drawing that I drew of my boat. Hey, look at that. Okay, got a little shadow in the water. Maybe I should put some black in there, I guess. Do I put black? Is that right? Is it the right thing to do? That's what I did in the original painting, so. And it looks okay. But I guess that's what I'll do. I think I should put more black in the water, though, because I think I mixed black in with my blue in the original painting when I did my shadowy colors in the water. So maybe I do that. Maybe I take a little bit of black and go, what's up? Oh, what's up now? Yeah, black. Straight up black paint. What's up? What you gonna do, huh? What paint? What paint? Okay. Okay, you know what? Okay. Move on from that. Moving on from that. One of the last things we gotta do here is put our, little, you know, our edge. Our top edge, a little lip of this, boat railing here. Alright, let's do this. Okay, first of all, let's make it fucking straight. Which it isn't at all. Okay. Alright, let's take another. Okay, wait, let's make sure it's really pressed down, okay? Let's do another one. Down and you will see. Going nowhere, gonna get there on Crete. Okay, medium flat brush. Come back to me. Okay, wash it out. We're gonna get light yellow, okay? And let's take one more shot. I like to think that those old songs still ring true. Man, getting pretty drunk. Hey, how's everybody else's day going? Hey, by the way, did you guys know that it's Burns Supper? Should I look that up? I forgot what it meant. Irish Coffee Day. It's National Irish Coffee Day. National Florida Day. National Library Shelfie Day. I don't even know what that is. It's also National Opposite Day. Okay, so you know, hey, it's National Opposite Day. Hey, I love you all on a deep individual level. Get it? Opposite Day? No, but I do love you all. Yeah, National Irish Coffee Day. Okay, that's 13 shots for me. Shot 13. Book Granola says hello. Hello. Look, here's my eyeball. Look at that. Pretty cool. It's actually not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, alright, medium flat brush. Make sure it's really washed out. You know, when I was a kid, Mom, are you watching? My mom was watching earlier. When I was a kid, apparently, people told my mother that I needed to go on Ritalin. Because I had ADHD, they said, right? Luckily, my mom didn't believe in that witchcraft. No, not really. I think we just, I don't know, it was a lot of money, probably. But, which we didn't have. But, I'm happy I didn't get on medication. However, I will say this. When I take Adderall, I feel pretty level. I feel pretty normal. I feel like, hey, this feels good. I feel like, you know, normal. Sometimes it cracks me out if I take too much, obviously. But usually, it's just like, hey, this feels pretty good. pretty nice. This feels like I can think. Not that I can't ever think, but it's just like, you know, helps me in a crazy day. Your grandma said Ritalin made you a zombie, so she stopped it. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, now I know where my middle line, there's my line. So from there over, I taped it off, so there's my light yellow. Let's do my light purple next. Hey, here's my light purple, come here, okay. Okay, so we're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. And I'm fine. I'm just fine. Not too drunk or anything. Light purple from here over. Okay, there's that. Done with that. I think all I got's left is the line across there on my. Is this dry? Okay, let's dry that. Let's take this off. Let's have the nice big reveal there. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh, look. Fuck me. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Alright, okay, paint. You wanna do this? You wanna. Okay. Piece of shit. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna fix this. Alright, now let's make a little railing. Goes along my bridge here. Now what I want to do is first is make this perpendicular. Give yourself some space. It's going to be the top edge. There we go, another one. Let's put this one right perpendicular to the tape I just drew, or put up there, I mean, not drew. Very thin. Very, very thin. Okay, we'll do that. Let's get some black paint. And then we'll fill this in. There we go. Like, as a professional athlete, if you're just telling yourself every week, you're like, I'm the greatest, we're gonna win, and then every week when you don't win, and you have to sit there and be like, that didn't happen, I didn't say I was the best, I am still the best. That's the really fucked up part, is in whenever your lies don't come true, then what do you say? You tell yourself after that, you're just like, I guess what I meant by I'm the best and I'm gonna beat them this week means, I don't know. But also, Guthrie bring up a good point. If you're making $80 billion a year, that's like, hey, I could lie to myself about that or something, you know? But, I almost feel like, it's a counterpoint, because it's like, hey, who cares? I'm making 80, who gives a shit? I suck. We're gonna lose, who cares, you know? I'm still gonna make $10 million today or whatever, you know. But, like, yeah, there should be way more incentives for money for players. It definitely makes people play differently. It's too high up. Should be a lot closer. Fuck. And nobody else. You know, it's fine. Let's take our medium flat brush, let's get black paint, and let's paint a little light pole or something, okay? And then, we'll fix this, and that'll be the fucking end of it. This stupid part. I'm so mad that I messed that up. But you know what, it's okay. It's okay, Joel. Just need to calm down. You just need to calm down, okay? I have a tendency of getting a little too amped up. Okay, here we go. Let's do a light pull. Ready? Look, we did it. Light pull. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, light pull. Okay, is this dry enough to tape off? Okay. Thus far from the things that I fear myself. And nobody else. Alright, let's put this.
I'ma be myself and nobody else. Truth is, you get a geek still. Never going back, this is not a repeal. Make my mark and I ain't got to rebuild. Run off over, I ain't got
That's what I hate about tape.
the strangest thing, and that's okay with me. Not
Seems so nice, right? It seems like, oh, it's so handy or some shit. Is it really?
Don't forget, seen a lot where I come from. Can't nobody throw you off when you someone. You gotta cheer up like a
Yeah, fuck this tape. Honestly, I'm over it. Do I even have the right color here? What am I even doing anymore?
Strangest thing is, the strangest thing here. They thinking they close, but
I ain't a zero players.
I love being me, cause nothing like my peers. I'm the coolest thus far from the things that they fear, and I'm be myself and nobody else. I'ma be myself and nobody else.
You know what? That's good enough. That's good enough, okay? Fuck it. Pretty good. Okay, I gotta paint my side edges and sign it, and then we're done. And, hey, you know what, guys? What a day we had. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves, and hope you made a good painting today. Despite my drunk directions. Let's take our big brush and get blue and white. Get a cool blue color you like. That's what I like. I'm gonna do this for my side edges. I'm gonna try not to get any on the front. So I pull this way from the side. If you go this way, you're definitely gonna get some on the front. Don't ever do that. Oh, it's like, oh, this will take so much faster. Oh, I'm gonna cut 2 milliseconds out of my day to fuck up my painting. Just do this. Okay. Let's see. So, what did we talk about today? Looper. That movie. They somehow Joseph Gordon-Levitt grows up to be to look like Bruce Willis. I mean, could there be any two people that look less alike? I mean, I know there is, but like, come on, those two for real? Oh, I know just who to play you as an old person, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh, who's that? The dad from Family Matters? Yeah. You turn into a black man when you get old. Don't worry about it. People will go with it. Like, it's so unrealistic. Bruce Willis, like, hey, Bruce Willis, who's your younger self? Fucking Etta James. That's who plays you when you're young. What? That doesn't even make sense. Sure, people will go with it. They'll go with it. They'll just go with it, okay? You sure? Because Etta James doesn't look anything like me. She's not even a man. I think she's dead. Yeah, we'll reanimate it and CGI. Also, like Hereditary, that's like one movie I watched recently I've talked about, which I love that movie. But the one thing that got me was just like, I just kept looking at the son being like, how does their son look like that? Like, kind of get the daughter. You know, she's a little white, ginger person, just like the parents, you know, but how in the fuck does their son look like that? Like, is that an adopted son? They didn't explain that they're just not going to explain? Don't you kind of be like, yeah, but is this like, did you birth him? How close of a family relationship is this? Because there's no way that kid just was your natural son. They look nothing alike, like nothing. Anyway. You know, maybe if I spent less time thinking about this and more time remembering what my girlfriend said she was going, then I would know where she's at, but I don't. Okay, everybody, today's trivia question was... Okay, there's our painting. We're done. Okay, it looks a lot more fluorescent yellow. I gotta fix my camera. It's just not gonna look good anymore. It doesn't look exactly like this one, but it looks a lot more similar to this picture than it looks way closer than it looks on camera. Like, it's really not that far off over here. This is a lot more gray here, but this is way more purple than it looks on camera. Hey, so today's trivia question was, where is Lacey? Lacey went on a business trip, and she told me where she was going, and I forgot where she was going. Well, she told me a lot of places, and I kind of got mixed up. And then it was like weeks away, and then weeks came, and then it was like she was leaving, and then I was kind of like, I realized that I forgot which place she was going. I kept waiting for her to say it, and she never did. She just kept saying, "Oh, we're flying out. Oh, I'll be back. Blah, 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 blah." But she never said like specifically anything about where she was going, and I kept trying to find out and be like, yeah, what are some of the, like, isn't it odd, like, where you're going? You think it's like weird, like the numbers in the area code, you know, that are there, like, you know what's funny about addresses? Like, the names of the streets and the area codes and like what state they're in, you know? Isn't that crazy? And she's like, yeah, like where I'm staying now is just got a nice vibe, and I'm like, it doesn't tell me where you're at. So I haven't figured out where she's at. Been looking on her social media. She did post something about, had kind of a picture of her, and it was something summit. And I did look that up. But I think it's Las Vegas, but I don't know. So the trivia question today was, where is Lacey? Correct answer is, I'm a terrible boyfriend. Okay, I don't have any excuse for this. I forget stuff a lot. People tell me specific things, and I'm like, yeah, big idea, got it. And then like, details. They said, you gotta go. It was really clear, like, exactly what the detail was. I remember it, but like, I don't know. She really is out there, and I don't know where she is. I think it's Vegas. Pretty sure it's Vegas. And then I don't know if she's going to see her cousin in Reno later or not. But I think she's in Vegas. But I think she's going on another trip after this. Somewhere. But I don't know where. So today's winners are anyone that guessed. Okay, so it looks like Chris, Mike Cassius, Eden. Yep, you guys all win. Well, hey, tell you what, congratulations and have good days. And tell you what, I'm gonna take a shot, and I'm probably gonna go take a nap. And later tonight, I'm gonna go pick her up from the airport. I'm gonna take a good nap, good 3-hour, 4-hour nap. At least 2 hours. I am probably, you know, take a bunch of Ritalin. You know, why not? Wouldn't it be cool if I just had Ritalin on hand? Hey, cheers, everybody. Okay, bye. I love you.